Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. All these arguments are going to my head. It stresses me all out, I feel dead. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable for your love. You beat me down, but somehow I can take the night. And then it goes right around cause I'm just shaking up. I'm feeling 6 feet in the ground, ain't no waking up. Girl, stop it, claiming that you sorry, ain't gon' stop it. Rocket, feelings taking off just like a rocket. Cop it, copping all those things with these fans, ain't gon' top it. That's why I don't stay with no friends, cause they talking. This ain't no mosh pit, they just so toxic. Do me wrong and I'm blocking. My heart's in my pocket, and I'm just walking and chilling and they talking. When will they stop it? I'm dealing with. You don't even know how I'm feeling that. Feelings running high to the ceiling. It's a new day, but it's the same on and on and on again. You're filling up your thoughts in my head. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. All these arguments are going to my head. It stresses me all out, I feel dead. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable for your love. You beat me down, but somehow I can take it now. And then it goes right around cause I'm just shaking up. I'm feeling 6 feet in the ground, ain't no waking up. I'm vulnerable for you, vulnerable for you, vulnerable for you, vulnerable for you, vulnerable. I'm vulnerable for you, vulnerable. We're going on and on and on again. You're filling up your thoughts in my head. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. All these arguments are going to my head. It stresses me all out, I feel dead. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable for your love. You beat me down, but somehow I can take the night. And then it goes right around cause I'm just shaking up. I'm feeling 6 feet in the ground, ain't no waking up. Girl, stop it, claiming that you sorry, ain't gon' stop it. Rocket, feelings taking off just like a rocket. Cop it, copping all those things with these fans, ain't gon' top it. That's why I don't stay with no friends, cause they talking. This ain't no mosh pit, they just so toxic. Do me wrong and I'm blocking. My heart's in my pocket, and I'm just walking and chilling and they talking. When will they stop it? I'm dealing with. You don't even know how I'm feeling that. Feelings running high to the ceiling. It's a new day, but it's the same on and on and on again. You're filling up your thoughts in my head. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. All these arguments are going to my head. It stresses me all out, I feel dead. I bet it gets easy cause I'm vulnerable. Taking it easy, girl, I'm vulnerable. I'm vulnerable for your love. You beat me down, but somehow I can take it now. And then it goes right around cause I'm just shaking up. I'm feeling 6 feet in the ground, ain't no waking up. I'm vulnerable for you, vulnerable for you, vulnerable for you, vulnerable for you, vulnerable. I'm vulnerable for you, vulnerable.
final day of Workcamp, and I'm Erin Young. I'm the Washington Street intern.
I'm Peyton Ezel, the other intern from Washington, the male intern from Washington Street.
Yeah. It's been a really awesome day. We were able to help out at Hopetown, which is in Lewisburg, Tennessee. And yeah, it was really great. We kind of canvassed the neighborhood, and we were able to hand out flyers for a summer giveaway that they're doing on June 20th. But yeah, so this morning we saw James's Devo about kind of how to serve and kind of learning how to serve and all that kind of stuff. He dove in the pool. It's really cool. And then later today, Rodney interviewed Sarah from the Huntsville Inner City Learning Center. And that was awesome. But yeah, Peyton, why don't you tell them a little bit more about what Washington Street has been doing this week for Workcamp?
Well, apart from what we did today, we went to Lewisburg and did that. We've also gone to Hands of Mercy and helped them move clothes out because they were going to mostly food because of the situation with the virus and everything. They just thought it was best to transition a little bit, and so we got to do some time helping them, and so that was I think we all enjoyed that.
Yeah, and then I think Monday we worked with a pregnancy clinic in Fayetteville, and that was really cool because it's always really awesome working with Rodney and everyone in Huntsville. But something that the kids and us have been talking about is how awesome it is to be able to help in our own community and a bit closer to home and kind of see the ministries that are at work there. And so yeah, and then so Monday we worked at Crossroads Pregnancy Clinic, and then Tuesday and Thursday we worked at Hopetown, and Wednesday we worked at Hands of Mercy. But yeah, it's been a really awesome week. We learned a lot. It's been a lot of moving stuff. It's been real hot, but it's been great. Also, Easter eggs are out. They're still out there. Just remind you about that. Look for clues. And then I think we have some shout outs. This is the Huntsville Inner City Learning Center. Yeah, so these are people working there. And then, this is Twickenham. They are doing their canvases. So some pictures of that. More pictures of that. Then this is Central's interns doing their canvas. They did a great job. This is New Leash on Live. Lots of dogs and cats and cuteness, etc. Oh, and this is a video. So go ahead and play that. Yeah. Awesome. I think we have another video. Yeah. Here it is. That is so cute. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened today. Oh, and here with us we have the Central interns.
Hey,
hello.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
Nice.
And we're back to talk a little bit about the website, because although Workcamp is coming to an end, truly Hands-Free Missions is not. And so as you can see on the website, there is, the website's going to be up long after Workcamp is over. We'll have stuff on there. On the causes page, there will be groups that you can work alongside, and there are causes that need help and need people to help them year round, and you can make bags and different things like that. And if you see up there right next to the home button on top, there's the causes page, and you can go on there and you'll be able to find different organizations that need your help and different ways that you can help them, and that'll be around here year round. And then we also have the the checklist of the bags and different things that you can continue to be giving to even after work camp is over. And so we will still have those drop-off locations where you can continue to drop off the bags and the different goodies and things that these organizations desperately need. And so we will continue to be partnering with those organizations even after work camp is over, because honestly, work camp isn't just an event. It's a way of living into the community that you're in. And so we really want to encourage that year-round. So make sure to keep checking out the website. There are important things like Easter eggs on there. So you'll want to keep looking at that, because work camp doesn't end when work camp ends. Wink, wink. So subtle Easter egg. But yeah, you'll want to keep looking on there. There will be ways to continue to serving your community and the organizations that are serving your community as well, as we move forward from here. So make sure to stay looking at it.
Also with the videos, like the interviews that we did, I think Rodney
made a comment.
Rodney asked the question about what can we do after work camp? Like, what could the community do to help out your program after work camp? So make sure to check out those videos, because there's also information on those about how you could get involved or help out with them as well.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for all the service that you've done, especially with things like the shout-outs. We asked you guys Sunday night to make sure you sent things in, because you're what make these live streams something special. You make them something that is interactive, something that connects us together as a work camp family. And that's something that I know you guys experience every year, but being able to stand up in the balcony or in the back of the room when people are speaking, when you guys are worshiping together during work camp, is always a huge blessing for me, and it's an encouragement, especially because we pray about this all year long. We plan it, and we see all of it come together. And so being able to see your pictures, to know that you guys are out there doing this stuff, really makes Hands-Free Work Camp exactly what it's designed to be, and brings to life the verses that it's based on. As a little short wrap-up lesson here, the whole thing's based off of Matthew chapter 6, when Jesus is speaking to the 5,000, and he's telling them how to live and how to serve and how to be, and I picture him walking through this crowd and talking to these people, and he's talking about the poor, and he's talking about the widow, and he's talking about the prostitute, and I imagine him saying, "Oh, and when you pray, don't pray in front of everyone and cover yourself in sackcloth and ashes." And then he says, "Oh, but when you serve, don't serve so that people can see you, because if you serve in the way that you're wanting to get glory for yourself, then you've gotten your reward. You've gotten everything you need. But when you serve so that your left hand doesn't know what your right hand is doing." And that verse, when I was a college student, when Wes and I were talking about putting work camp together and doing a service camp here in Huntsville, it's a verse that really stuck with both of us, to say, let's go one step further. And not that we're trying to outdo God, because you can't do that, but the idea is that, okay, God says let's serve in secret. Let's remind ourselves that every time we serve. And so the idea of being hands-free, that we want to do something that leaves God hands-free, so we're the ones that serve. We're his hands and feet. We want to guide others into ministry. So the schedules that we send out, that's my way of being hands-free. That's our way of saying, hey, you guys go do this. And you guys become the hands and feet of Jesus. When we glorify God, we have to put something down. We come with baggage. We come with problems and stress and worries, and we have to set those things down and become hands-free in order to lift our hands to God and worship. And then when you teach other people, the idea is that you're giving those abilities, those skills, that knowledge to someone else, and they're going and doing that. And so you become hands-free in another way. But it all circles back to doing these things for God. And our theme is, I hate to burst the bubble, but it's always the same type of thing, is that it's not about us, it's about God. It's always about that we can't do this without God, that that we can serve, but there's got to be something more to it. It's either about our motivation or about where our heart's at or about giving our all to God or about that moment when somebody looks at you and says, why are you doing this? And you get to say, it's not about me, it's about God. That I can take you this far. I can take you to the summit. Anybody can serve. Anybody can get a pat on the back and feel good about giving back to their community. But where's that spot between summit and peak? Between what I know to be true and the things that I see that seem supernatural. And God's word says it's not supernatural. It's Jesus. Philippians chapter 2 says that Jesus did not consider equality with God something to be grasped. He knew that we would only be able to summit. We'd never be able to peak. And so he said that he made himself nothing. He took on the very nature of a servant. He humbled himself even to death on a cross so that we could be with God. We could attain that Jesus put God within reach. And your service and your acts of being more like Jesus put you in closer proximity to God each and every day. And what David and Laura Gale have said, what Aaron and Peyton have been doing in Fayetteville with all you Washington Street guys is so true, that Workcamp does not end and should not end when this broadcast ends. That you guys need to keep serving, find ways to connect, look for opportunities, and our website is set up in such a way now that you can keep doing that year round. And we'll try to keep posting things. If you find something that you think is interesting, that you think is awesome, stick it up on the blog, on the website, and we'll add it as a cause on our cause list. We have to go through a process where we contact them and make sure it's okay to put their information out to the public in that way, but we can do that. And you guys can interact with each other and share those things. You can share those posts off of our website on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all over the place. And so go out and do those things. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing. Thank you of continuing to make Workcamp what it is. But now is the time where all the thank yous and all the videos and all the devos, all those things are done. And we want to share with you what our theme is for next year. So you can kind of see the progression a little bit. We think about it all year long. We think about what we're going to do next year. At the beginning of this Workcamp, we started talking about it a couple weeks ago. And so we've talked about being called out years ago. Some of you guys who were 8th graders might remember that one. But we talked about being called out of the wilderness. We've talked about abiding in God, being rooted in God, being stuck with Him, and letting that be your foundation. We've talked about being bold for God, that once you are rooted in Him, you can do amazing and wonderful things, and be bold for God. We've talked about how everyone is welcome at God's table, that everyone is called in, everyone is welcome, that we shouldn't discriminate, segregate, anything, that God's love is available for everybody, and we put it out there like a sower sows seeds, and wherever it lands, and we're just there for the fruit, right? And then this year we talked about putting God within reach, that our service puts, and our service in connection with a relationship with Jesus puts God within reach, not just for us, but for those that we serve. And when people ask you, why do you do this? You can tell them it's because of Jesus. And so having said that, next year's theme is all about your motivation. It's all about your growth. It's all about all of the things we've talked about, being called out, being rooted and grounded in God, being bold, putting God within reach. But you do all those things so that you can thrive. I think we've had some
Wait.
technical difficulties.
Like a
Maybe
lot.
that's just how it is. I think that's.
Really
Oh, you
good.
took the green screen off. Dang it.
So that's our theme
It's
for
gonna look
2021. Our theme for 2021 is Thrive. And we've got a whole bunch of awesome stuff coming at you. Hopefully, we'll all be back together, and it'll be a great time of celebration. There are more clues and Easter eggs out there. They're on the websites. They're in the comments section. You just got to go back and watch some of those videos and figure it out.
And check the website too.
Check the website as well. There's at least 3 on the website.
The prizes are amazing.
That's right. The prizes are fantastic. You just got to send proof of those prizes. So thank you for that. And make sure you guys do that. Also, there it goes. Dun, dun, dun. Make sure. So there are Easter eggs. There are Easter eggs still out there. Make sure that you have an opportunity to look at the website, to connect with those things, to send in more pictures. And tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., the 2020 Workcamp finale video will be posted on our website. It'll be posted on YouTube. And then keep checking the website, because tomorrow there will be some other secret things on there. There may be some secret Workcamp type things that you have to go searching for. But I promise they'll be somewhere on the main page, and you should be able to find on them or click on them. Wink, wink. Thank you guys. We love you guys so much. Thank you, Washington Street and Twickenham and Adam and Autumn and Aaron and Peyton and everybody else that has been involved in this. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next year.
Bye.
9-9.
I'm puzzled.